week. Yeah, but how are you? Have you passed few days?
To make a go at people.
Top.
Interesting. Trying to punish. Zephyr in some trouble. Body blocks. And first blood going to be taken by Jackie.
Yep. So very important because T1 are not stacking anywhere near as much. They're going to lose the farm game unless they do stuff like that.
Zephyr, he's going to get found trying to D-ward and will be killed by Yopaj. Who has
kind of squishy-ish supports and, you know, tiny pre-level 6, very low armor. Very easy kill, and Carlos being a little bit careful in the mid lane.
Gonna move, able to jump away actually, and now an avalanche for follow-up. Tim's toss back, no hits on the creep. And afterwards, Whitemon gonna be chased. They have ulti ready from Carl if they want to drop it. Look at the heavenly jump, then the, well, Tumblr's toy walk away.
Sudden jump. Dude, what a fun item for Zeus to get. Tumblr's toy Zeus sounds like the dream neutral item.
Uh-oh. Tim's in some trouble. Zephyr have a toss. Can't quite bring down Tim's, and instead it's Zephyr that dies.
It brought in the TP. Yeah, they want this tower. Now Cuckoo's in some trouble.
Gets speared there. Over to the arena. Falcon Blade will not keep him alive. 4-0 start for Boom, who are looking mighty good in this game one.
Yeah.
2K gold lead. Uh-oh. Carl.
It's okay with
now
the jump.
with Whitemon there.
He's kind of fading. There's a chaotic offering, so any kind of commitment could really go south if the Warlock gets off a nice ulti and kind of in return finds the ward behind the tower too. So denying some of that Boom vision, but so far it's been all Boom. Just gotta be careful now. There's another arena. This is side of this.
And down bottom, they're also taking down Zephyr. So a couple of rotations in. The Warlock ulti is down. And down bottom, Zephyr is also dead. 6-0.
They're chasing.
Boom, keep on looking for more. I mean, this is happening on two fronts right now. They just don't have a place to go.
And we're seeing some of the issues with Bristle. Like, Bristle doesn't respond to this kind of aggression very well, nor does he. Like, Bristle, like, it's hard to play into heroes like Ember. They just, their mobility and their ability to also just get onto the backlines means they just ignore you.
No, and I think Cuckoo might be dead again. Yeah, they move on in. They find him broken, dead. And yeah, I think it was Sheath that was talking about
like a save. It's like a counter, like it's this kind of counter team fight spell where you need to like have your entire team there to follow it up.
And Gabby needs his entire team right now, and he is not going to find it. They smoke into the triangle trying to find the Terrorblade. Instead, it's Gabby that gets found, and Gabby that's going to be killed. Over to the side, they do find TB, but Jackie, he gets off the Sunder, able to walk away. This is about as tragic as it gets right now. Oh no. Cuckoo.
Just kidding. Robots, have you ever committed?
Oh, toss back. A chance. Good kill. They needed that one. Oh my god, they needed that one.
I think Boom and Yopaj specifically, you know, he was feeling himself a bit too much after the amazing side. Probably looked up, he's like, oh, we're 9-0, let's die for this. Really heads up play from the tiny Zach. Yeah, it's smoke now.
Gabby, it did turn red on, oh no, FBZ. He's about to get speared. Warlock Golem ready to go, drops down right as the spear goes out as well. Gets pushed out of the arena now. This is looking a little bit better here for Boom. But do they have any type of control? Doesn't quite look like it. FBZ is going to be the one that's left behind. A spear throwing over to Carl, but I have the chase down and the kill. Afterwards, though, Zephyr gets absolutely bodied by the slight and the acorn shot.
Gets sniped. It's, you know, it's something. But it's still very defensive and reactionary. Like, you're not getting that big 5v5 team fight out of the Warlock Ultimate that you would hope to be seeing. It's still, you know, a win. You're killing a core hero.
Get lucky. They can keep this line going. Jackie is over here. This is not bad for him. Open, Thunder God's Wrath, able to find it. Force that, but the BKB! Oh, Jackie was ready.
Oh, no.
And Zephyr will pay the price.
Blink. Not his blink money. Oh, man, he was...
I mean, I feel like popping BKB early is kind of fine. Well, there you go, FBZ. He finds Carlton to keep him alive. Shadow Ward not enough for the heal. The toss is going to miss. They try and run in with Gabby now, trying desperately to win this fight. They do have Cuckoo right on top of Yopaj, but there's nothing to keep him here. Can immediately run it away. Rest of Boom. Ooh, Cuckoo dodges the spear with the bushwhack. Keeps him from getting anything else done. Do they have Warlock Golem back up in 1 second? Thought about dropping it there. Gabby's still trying to stand up in front. Do they have enough? Golem gonna connect onto everybody, but there is no follow-up. There's no damage. They didn't even have enough mana for Fatal Bonds. They lose Gabby. Cuckoo's about to drop here as well as they run him down on the Razor. 9,000 gold lead. It has not looked close.
I mean, it feels so nice to fight around a DD like that. They're just hiding. Like, they just keep on poking in and out, spamming the Sleight of Fist, long range Illuminate, Hoodwink just getting all his spells off. And without jump, like, heroes like Cuddle and Hoodwink are just using all of their spells like 2-3 times, volley after volley coming out in a team fight, and there's nothing.
You need any type of control, and it was not what they needed. Zephyr barely gets out of there.
I don't know if he's gonna live.
No.
10 gold to blink. Oh no. Oh god. He's died 3 times recently. He's just been so close to this blink. I think is like the last good timing you get on T1 this game. Like Razor's item timings just don't matter. You can get a BKB, kind of whatever, because TB's just always gonna melt him. Some Zeus item timings maybe matter. Well, you know, this Razor's honestly just a creep at this point. Sorry, Cuckoo. But just something, another objective on the map for Boom to go and farm whenever they feel like.
Alright, Ava, toss, catching Yopaj. Nothing doing yet. FBZ jumps in. Oh, he finds the Warlock. You gotta buy back. You gotta fight. You gotta do something, but it's not gonna happen. Gabby is gonna get chased down here. Now he's gonna die as well. There's no salvaging this engagement. 4 dead. Nobody touched on Boom. Wow.
Just rolling through them this game. Everyone like playing some signature heroes, like with at least like Tim's, FBZ, and Yopaj, I would say, all kind of signature heroes. All having like just, you know, pretty flawless performances. Jackies, I do not think they win a fight in the pit without Warlock ulti. Go really bad.
Uh-oh, Warlock ulti not available.
Ready with a blink.
And they find Gabby, tossed out the Mars, but keeping them alive for now. BKB, Gabby tries to get out of there. 4th step, keeping him alive. Carl TPing out. And Gabby will not be able to escape. As no BKB, no problem. Bond just has to swaddle out of there as well. So they'll finish off Roche.
Honestly, not a bad. As far as plans go, I think that's probably one of the better ones T1's had there. I like the, you know, the ambition. Like, they're trying to make something happen out of nothing. This game is honestly in a terrible spot. It was super desperate for them. Trying to sneak a Roshan after, rather than just sitting back and waiting to lose, you know, playing on their high ground. It's rough, the position there, and they're going to keep getting picked off here.
Yeah.
It shows to me they're still communicating and trying to figure out like a way to win this game, even though they probably can't.
And from the jump, it's just been really tough, but it's going to need to come all down to this. They have Warlock holding it back up in 40 seconds. The Fatal Bonds and the Quill Spam is decent, but rooted, broken, Bristleback, close to dead again. Gabby actually barely able to walk away from this one, and with that extra movement speed from the Quicksilver Amulet, does manage to get out for a moment. Gabby liveth. And BKB out from Cuckoo. They force them off the base. They will hold their high ground for now.
Yeah. I really love this, just the TB without meta. Like, they're going high ground without Metamorphosis. Next time around, I imagine we're seeing this TB just, you know, can focus objective. So, well set up. T5 foundation for Boom.
This is interesting. They catch Gabby there, have the Golem, gonna connect onto everybody. The Avalanche afterwards, Jackie holding on to his BKB, still has the Aegis as well. They will not get him. The Sunder comes out at the last second, and then the 4th staff forward. It was meant to be better, but it didn't end up happening. Tims will die, but it is a big price to pay for all of those kills onto the T1 course.
She better be a little careful. I imagine Tiny may try and snipe him as well. And he's still lurking around in these trees, coming in. There we go, Zephyr. Oh, not enough.
Take that. If Mushi was going to go unkilled this game, he's so mad right now. I actually don't think he is. He's looking at you, but just Carl in the face and is unconcerned. Matchup mid there for a little while. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I do think it can work. I mean, it's the draft as a whole. Like, you can't say, like, one... I mean, maybe you can say one hero as a Razor was not a good thing, but maybe thinking all these heroes together is the biggest issue.
Gabby trying to survive through a Cuckoo. BKB, but still going to be chased down and killed. Abba toss back. Gabby keeps him out, the Warlock Golem, but they already got the Sunder off. It was not timed together perfectly. They jump in with Yopaj still throwing out that slight spam. They bought back on Cuckoo, but he's not careful. He might go down again as well.
Probably don't bother sticking around. Just a range Rex here. Already got the melee.
T1 try to hold on.
Coming, or what's coming?
The items. They can farm up the neutral soon.
Yeah. Boom Esports is coming to your base. They got meta, they got BKB. It's not Aegis. It's just the, it's just the TB they're waiting for. And then back up should be another melee Rex.
Oh, big arena down. Gabby, solo BKB. They turn, they punch. Oh my goodness, that did a lot of damage. Silver Edge crit is no joke. Zephyr dies. Yopaj gets himself out of there, and GG is going to be called. One last Zeus ulti to pad the damage stats, but that's going to be it for game one. Man, they talked about in the interview, just as long as we don't get out drafted, but they definitely did.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably part of this will be like, did we get out drafted or did we just out draft ourselves? Because I think